Everybody's talking about Kyler Murray, number 1 overall, growing sense. Everybody believes it. You're hearing that. Let me tell you other things that you hear, too. There's a lot of chatter. There's a lot of talk. There's a lot of smoke. A lot of it started with Steve Keim right now foreshoring Josh Rosen. You speak to anybody from the Cardinals organization, they'll point out Steve Keim said 9 other times in that press conference, he's my guy, he's my guy, he's my guy. The one time that he didn't say it like that is what we in the media will cherry pick. That's what you'll hear. I have been told, and I said it on the broadcast, I'll say it here again, I have been told that it has been communicated to Josh Rosen, per source, close to the situation, league source, some source. I have been told it's been communicated to Josh Rosen. You're the guy.
We good?
We're good.
Interesting.
So there's that. And the fact also, I heard this as well. This is called scuttlebutt. Everybody's talking. I'm telling you, if you've ever been around chatty people, if you've ever been around somebody that likes to talk, gossip, speculate, castigate, any gate, let me introduce you to the National Football League evaluation scouting community. They're off the charts. I mean, and agents and general managers, scouts. I mean, they're all chatty Cathys. I mean, you're not even close to getting close to what it really is. Here's what I heard from another league source, per source, or what have you. This person says that they know the Kyler Murray stuff is a smokescreen because certain level scouts that would never know from the top down what's going on. All it took was one beer to get out of him that Kyler Murray is the choice of the Arizona Cardinals first overall. So this information must be being fed to people to get it out there and talk.
Oh, right. So someone who wouldn't normally have this type of information.
It's just, hey, guess what I'm hearing?
Right, one drink and you're like, guess who the Cardinals are taking?
It's quote unquote, took one beer. That's all it took.
Cheap date.
So who do you believe? What do you believe?
Nothing. You can't believe any of it.
You can't. And here's the scoop. They haven't seen Kyler Murray throw. They haven't had him in the building. They haven't seen him at his pro day. They haven't gotten any of the medical evaluations fully back. They haven't done, we're at the 10-yard line and not even in the red zone. So to sit here and say Kyler Murray's first overall, Arizona's going to totally blow it up. He's a Kingsbury guy. I also heard, if Rosen's arm can stay intact for throwing it 150 times a game, then he's a Kingsbury's guy. Because that's what they're probably going to do down there. And how concerned Rosen is about all this? All you have to do is did you see the LA Times article over the weekend? You know where he is right now? On campus at UCLA, getting ready for 3 economics finals. So let's all just chill out, let him take his finals. We can speculate. Boy, Murray would look good in this Texas Tech system, wouldn't he? How will that translate? All of that. They haven't done this is the type of league where we have heard the stories from. I've heard them from Polian. I heard it from Jim Morris Sr. We heard it from Ryan freaking Leaf himself when he sat in this chair next to us. That the Colts were grinding tape on Ryan Leaf versus Peyton Manning to the bitter end. Bitter end. So when it all comes down to it, you want to talk about buzz, sure, tickets, all of that. The evaluation has not happened. The tape is amazing. The film is remarkable. We had Sean Payton on Friday's broadcast in the booth, and I asked him about 5'10" and 1/8. You're a guy who's been hooked up via headset in meeting rooms with a GOAT, a height challenged, if you will, GOAT. potential Mount Rushmore first ballot Hall of Famer in Drew Brees. What do you think? And he says, you know what? Kyler Murray's film is too good. It's too good. It might be too good to pass up. He may be the first overall pick. But for anybody sitting here right now saying the Cardinals have done it is absolutely beyond the pale, out of their minds. No chance. What are they going to do? Go ahead and sight unseen? Literally sight unseen. Now, the pro day is going to hit. I'll tell you how this is going to work out. The pro day is going to hit on the 13th, March 13th.
Right.
Which, by the way, is when New League year goes crazy. Mm-hmm. So all sorts of stuff's going to happen. And teams that are currently quarterback needy, Jacksonville, Giants, one would think, getting ready for the next step with Eli Manning. Name it. Broncos maybe wanting a bridge quarterback. The Bengals have a new set of eyes. The Dolphins, who are, again, you want to talk about chatter in Indianapolis, totally backing up the chatter that I've heard and have mentioned into this microphone to the Rich Eisen Show, South Florida listening audience. Dolphins are tanking for Tua. Tanking. They're ready for him. You want to talk about measurables? Him. And next year's quarterback class with the kid from Oregon. My gosh, everybody's looking at that one. And then third hour guest, Dabo Swinney's Trevor Lawrence. Right around the corner in 2021. Everybody believes you're tanking for this, you're tanking for that. The number, honestly, the number of rumors you hear. And the only thing that you have to know right now is Arizona with a new head coach, one and done, their previous head coach. You can't have an owner who can come in and say, we're taking him. I have no idea if the general manager is really going to make the pick by himself. The word is he will, that Kingsbury's got some 2 cents. And either way, Josh Rosen's going to have to learn a new offense, whether it's for Kingsbury or for another team. So he's just chilling out, taking his finals at UCLA to learn better how to count his money, whoever's going to pay him. I'm trying to give you the straight scoop. Nobody knows. So the growing sense, from who? From who? It sure can't be from the Cardinals, who are going to say, we're taking him, when they haven't seen him throw. All these teams, they're so overly officious. They're so careful. They haven't seen him. So we'll see him on the 13th. He'll throw lights out. So then the rumors will start again.
Yeah, for sure.
And then you're going to get, when's the Ohio State Pro Day? Is that before or after? I should have looked that up before I go. And I think it's after. Then Haskins is going to throw. And he didn't really light it up in Indianapolis. Like, people didn't. I heard the evaluation that Baker Mayfield threw the ball better.
March 20th, a week later.
A week later. Then he's going to start getting popped up. And then they're going to end up flying Kyler Murray out for an interview. I've heard Kyler Murray lit it up on the grease board, the whiteboard. I heard his interviews were so bad they made the interview he had on the Rich Eisen Show look like it was Johnny Carson with George Carlin on the couch. Smoke, fire, who the hell knows? But all I know is that this decision hasn't been made yet. I'm 99.99. Seriously, Michael Jordan has a better chance of coming back in my mind. Dumb and Dumber is a wide chasm of a chance than the chance that Kyler Murray has been chosen number 1 overall.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.